Started from the bottom, now we here now. And I ain't talking Drake, cause we play for greater stakes, yeah. Started from the bottom, now we here now. I say we here, I say all my niggas here now.
Seattle Dustin here with SavLab.com. It gets no realer. I'm here with Seattle's own, the Underground King, M.Eddie. How you doing today, bro?
Yeah, Marvin, you already know what I'm talking about. You know, it's a pleasure to be back in front of you, man.
Hey, man, we're glad to have you. Now, what I really want to know is what got you started rapping?
Oh, man. I gotta say the streets, you know. Being stuck in a situation or in an environment that a motherfucker was raised in, you know. Like, I felt like this was the best way to wiggle out of it, but still be able to be me. You know what I'm saying?
And where did you develop your style?
Damn, that's a hard question. I feel like every beat, it's like jump rope, and I use that term a lot. You feel me? So every beat, I feel like it come off a little bit different because it's how that beat roll. You feel me? So, you know, if you double dutch a jump rope, or you ain't about to jump in there like you just doing the normal 1-2. You feel me? So every time it's a little bit different, man. If it's a fast beat, I gotta adapt to it, you know. But there wasn't no one or someone that I just practice on and try to mold their style. You feel me? Just whatever rolled off, that's what I kept it with.
Okay. And then, how did you get the name M.Eddie?
Man, there's a few stories behind that. Well, they used to call me M80 because they said I had a short fuse. You feel me? And then when Jay-Z was coming around saying that S. shit, S. Carter, a lot of my homeboys started calling me M. since I was M80 already. And then the dot just stuck. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even really M80 no more, it was M.80. And then my cousin Teresa, she hits me one day and was like, hey, M.80 is dope. You should tell people it stands for making decisions on truth since the 80s. And that's where it came from. And I stuck with that ever since.
Okay. Then, how do you feel about carrying the flag for street music in Seattle? How do you like that responsibility? Or do you like the responsibility?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's really a responsibility, but if it is called a responsibility, I'd much rather, for it being some street shit, I'd much rather it be a street nigga than somebody that really don't know this shit, you feel me? Because the shit we're going through, you just can't read out of any book or something like that and gain this type of knowledge, you feel me? So, I mean, for the streets, man, that's where all my pain and my music come from. So that's why the streets rock with me so tough, because when they hear it, they know. When they woke up and got in the kitchen, that was the first thing they did in the morning to get their day started. And I ain't talking about bacon and eggs, you feel me? And they just, you know, I feel like the street shit's it's a whole nother level, because a lot of people, they told me like, when I got into it, I should do a lot of, what is that shit, club songs. But I just kept it street, feel me? And it actually paid off in the long run. If that answers your question.
Right, yeah.
It's OPF Kilo Gang, we all from King County. HP and Danny Moe gave you niggas 100 bounties. Then they booked my young hitter and they tripled his bounty. They charged him that they think they crippled my movement, but they didn't do shit, cause all my niggas moving.
A little bit different topic. In this day and age with situations in Baltimore and Ferguson, how do you feel about the relationship between black people as a whole and law enforcement?
Well, I don't watch TV that much because, you know, I've been timeless, so that's all you get to do is watch TV anyway. So I don't know the exact situation in Baltimore that's going on that you're talking about, but I mean, I've heard a little bit about it, and you know, I mean, police brutality and police doing bootsy shit, I mean, that happens everywhere, you know, no matter the race or whatever. But it does happen to niggas more often. But when it happens to niggas more often, it's more pointed out. But they do that shit to anybody. You ain't just gotta be black to get it done wrong. You feel me? But I feel like that shit's out of pocket because they teaching us that justice is supposed to be served and all this other shit, but then they going all the way against the grain. So I don't see how anybody would side with them anyway. I don't believe in anybody siding with them point blank period of whether you feel it's right or wrong. But that's my own personal opinion, you feel me? But when you're trying to teach somebody, hey, these laws and, you know, you shouldn't cross the street without using the crosswalk, or you shouldn't carry a firearm without having a license for it. But if you're going to teach a motherfucker to do stuff like that and go by that, you know, y'all should carry the same rules for yourself. You ain't no different. You God's creation like we is. You feel me?
Now, you have a big following on social networks, and one post on Instagram was profound to me personally, and there was a pic of these guys in the 1980s. They were all iced out, and the caption read, and I'm paraphrasing, back in the day, the whole team was eating. You couldn't tell who the big man was. These days, everyone is competition. People hate on the next man. Loyalty is gone because everyone wants to be that guy. What do you feel about that? Like, is there no loyalty in the game right now?
Hell no, there ain't no loyalty in the game. But you know, that's like a lot of our faults. And when I say our faults, I'm talking about like the older generation, because it seems like the new generation, they ain't taught no loyalty. You know what I'm saying? They taught just to go out there and act manly and wild and do all this boosie shit, you feel me? When really that comes with this shit, but it comes to a point. If somebody crosses that line, then yeah, sometimes it's time to get wild, you know? But at the same time, it seems like, yeah, everybody's competing with each other. Niggas ain't happy with 5 of their homies having a big ass chain, because even though all 5 of them got a big chain, they gonna be like, oh, his stones are a little bit bigger than mine. Or his stones is a little bit clearer than mine. Well, really shouldn't even be worried about that. If you know your stones is a little bit smaller, a little less clearer, then go fix it. You feel me? Because I feel like, I be telling all my young niggas, like, I be talking shit. I don't be talking shit to them in front of other people. But between us, I be getting on them like, man, y'all need to drop your projects and shit, because y'all got to get out there too, you feel me? But it's like, how I feel, is everybody around you doing good, you're going to be doing good or better, you feel me? That saying, what is it? Birds of the same feathers flock together. So if you got a bunch of bum-ass niggas around you, or you want to keep bum-ass niggas around you because you want to do better than everybody, you feel me? Really deep down inside, that's what you is too. You feel me? I mean, so that's why I posted that picture. I really seen it and reposted it. A lot of shit that I'll be putting up there, feel me? I'll repost it and put my opinion behind it, you feel me?
Right. So, speaking of like haters and, you know, people not disloyal, you lost a really good friend of yours on February 2nd, the Jacka. And that day that happened will forever be infamous. Where were you when you heard the news?
I was on 167, in between exit 212 and 180. Just about to pass that, what's that hospital over there? Valley Medical. And shit was crazy, bruh. Because if you look at my social media, like a month before he passed, that's the day my new album that just came out, it was supposed to come out that day. And I was bullshitting. I had just talked to bro and told him I was about to come down there. And then I get the call, but my nigga called me Young Al. Like, bro, you see all that shit on the internet? What's up with Jack? Jack cool? My nigga heard he got shot. I'm like, hold on, bro. Let me get off the phone, you feel me? I call my name, my aunt. I call Zai. And I just hear it right away. Feel me? I hear it in his voice, so I ain't even gotta ask. I already know. Like, it's for sure. So I'm like, man, he alright? I'm like, man, he at the hospital right now. And like 5 minutes later, I get another call. Man, they saying Jack dead, bro. What's going on, my nigga? Feel me? And I'm like, nah, he just got hit a couple times, nigga. He gonna be alright, nigga. That nigga gonna pull through. But I'm like, damn. Now they saying this, and this is like literally like right away. 5 minutes later, you know, at least it seemed that quick. So I called my nigga down in Cali, like my nigga Montana. Feel me? Shout out my nigga Montana. That's one of Jack's managers, Jack's road manager. And yeah, he was like, yeah, bro, he gone. And when I heard that, that really fucked me up because it's like when shit happens, when some shit like that happens, it's always the last thing you expect. Feel me? Just like when one of your closest niggas turn state evidence, it's always the last thing you expect, you feel me? And it's like, yeah, that shit like really woke me up because I'm like, damn, bro, my album was supposed to drop today. And it's the same shit, same day. Like, man, that fucking me up, you feel me? And we went down there for like 2 weeks before the funeral. I had to come back home for a hot second and everything, you know? But, man, and we Muslims, we want to be buried right away. You know, in 24 hours if possible. Feel me? So with it being such a high profile case, it took a lot longer to put the brother to rest, you know what I'm saying? But it was the biggest shit I ever seen in my life though. Feel me? Like, they played his music inside the mosque. You understand me? Like, they don't play music inside the mosque, but it don't happen. Like, and it was cussing. Like, you feel me? Like, you don't even understand how big that is. Like, and we don't even believe on keeping our pictures on shirts. You know what I'm saying? But on the respect to him and how big it was, and the love from the fans and the loyalty from all the friends and family, like it really, like, you know what I'm saying, that whole thing woke a nigga up to how much of an impact one person could be on so many people. You know what I'm saying? The imam that did Malcolm X's son's funeral is the same one that did Jack's at the same temple. Feel me? So that should just give you some idea of anything that Malcolm X is involved in is huge. You feel me? So that, like, it really woke me up. And Jack used to always be on me about, I need to work. So, man, I ain't about to slow down.
Right.
The game is over, that's a fact. So PF and that's a rap. Started from the bottom, now we here now. And I ain't talking Drake, cause we play for greater stakes, yeah. Started from the bottom, now we here now. I say we here. I say all my niggas here now. Started from the bottom, now we here now. And I ain't talking Drake, cause we play for greater stakes, yeah. Started from the bottom, now we here now. I say we here. I say all my niggas here now.